welcome to the update. I'm Talisa Ryder. The Federal Gov will implement more than 100 recommendations from the Veteran Suicide Royal Commission. At the heart of the changes will be a national peak body to improve suicide prevention and drive better outcomes for serving and ex-serving ADF personnel. PM Anthony Albanese says the Defence and Veterans and Services Commission will be set up immediately
to undertake the most comprehensive reform to the culture, systems and processes across Defence, the ADF and the Department of Veterans Affairs to prevent suicide and improve the mental health and well-being of service personnel and veterans.
Over in the US, and Joe Biden has pardoned his son Hunter despite previously ruling it out. The president has released a statement saying his son was treated differently and was singled out because he was Mr. Biden's son. The pardon comes ahead of Hunter's sentencing for federal gun and tax evasion charges. Australia Day will be off the menu next year at more than 200 pubs and bars nationwide. The country's second biggest pub group, Australia Venue Co, has reportedly informed managers of a ban on Oz Day celebrations because it causes sadness for many of their patrons and staff. Laundry Hotels Group's Craig Laundry says business owners should keep out of politics.
There's an Indigenous flag flying on top of the Harbour Bridge, as there should be. But we also shouldn't be turning our back on another important day in our history. And more importantly, I don't think business owners should get politically involved. If they want to do that, then run for Parliament.
3 more staff members from a hostel in Laos have been arrested as part of an investigation into methanol poisoning. 11 people have been taken into custody following the death of 6 tourists, including Aussie teens Holly Bowles and Bianca Jones. It's believed the source of the outbreak is a factory which was making Tiger vodka and Tiger whiskey. And a new drug to treat endometriosis is to be listed on the Pharmaceutical Benefits Scheme. Federal Health Minister Mark Butler says the cost of Evasion will be more than halved for 1 in 7 Aussie women affected by the condition. The annual cost of the daily treatment will come down to $380. Sport and entertainment are next. In sport, the Matildas have suffered a 2-1 defeat to Brazil in a friendly on the Gold Coast. They'll play 2 more friendlies in the international window against Chinese Taipei, with the first in Melbourne on Wednesday, followed by a clash in Geelong on Saturday. And in Formula One, Aussie Oscar Piastri has claimed a podium finish at the Qatar Grand Prix. The McLaren driver came in third behind Ferrari's Charles Leclerc and Red Bull's Max Verstappen. In entertainment news, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has visited troops and their families in Hawaii during the opening weekend of Moana 2. He later shared moments from his visit on socials, saying he was boundlessly grateful to all military men and women for their service. The daughter of Gwyneth Paltrow and Chris Martin has stepped into the spotlight, making her official society debut in Paris. Apple Martin wore a 6-tiered Valentino dress for the occasion. Her famous parents and brother Moses there in support, also decked out in the designer brand. And Prince Kate's beloved Christmas tradition has returned for its 4th year. She's written a heartfelt letter to guests attending her Christmas Carol service at Westminster Abbey. And that's the latest from the Nova Podcast newsroom. We'll have another episode of The Update for you later on.